Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of AskVerne. Got some really cool questions, and let's go ahead and just start it out. I got a question here from Matt Beckley. What games do you play? Video games. Well, I'm playing the new Mafia 3 right now. Still hooked on NBA 2K17. Always like Assassin's Creed, and any new video games that come out, I try to look if it's really something in my genre and what I really like to play. Futuristic games I'm not really into that much, but well, anyway, that's what I play right now. Another question here from Dylan Sharkey. What is your favorite sports memorabilia that you have? Wow, I have a lot of great stuff and been fortunate enough to, obtain some great photos and autographs and things like that. I have a basketball signed by Michael Jordan. He actually personalized it to me. I worked with him in a commercial series that it's only, I think, 2 of the series aired a long time ago. It was a series called 1-800-COLLECT. If you guys remember that back in the day. Probably some of you young kids don't know what that was. But anyway, I did like 5 commercials with Michael. So I have a basketball. And one of my favorite, I think right now, is I have a big framed, like collage photos of Muhammad Ali. And then in that collage in the middle, I have an actual boxing glove that he signed. And I think that's my favorite and my most prized at this point in time. So so that's it. Next question I have is pretty much an easy question. It's from Chaden Ups. He says Coke or Pepsi? And I'm gonna go Coke. Pepsi is just a little too sugary for me. Now if I want to go with another Pepsi product, I grew up drinking Mountain Dew. But again, that's a little sugary and too much caffeine for me nowadays. So if I drink Mountain Dew right now, I'd probably get the jitters and be all over the place. Next question I have here is from Michael Godwin. How many films have you been in? Good question. The best way I could probably answer that is go to IMDb and look it up, because I actually really don't have the exact number. I think it's probably 25 or 30. I'm not quite sure, but around that number. But if you want to get the exact number, go to IMDb, look me up, and you can count them from there. Next question I have here is from Jonas Miguel. What are your biggest fears or phobias? I'm really afraid of spiders. That's one of the biggest things. I know a lot of people, when they get a spider or something in their house, they catch it and release it back outside. If I see a spider in my house, I'm smashing that baby. I can't get it out of my house fast enough, and it's really hard for me to even get up close to it because I'm afraid it's gonna just jump and attack me or something. So yeah, I hate spiders. Next question is from Kraz Gaming. If you could live anywhere in North America, where would it be? That's a good question. It's a hard question because, I grew up in Michigan, and, the spring, fall, and summer is great, but I hate the winter time. So you have to try to find a balance of that, and I don't know where you would go. But maybe somewhere in southern New Mexico, maybe, where it's not quite too hot and where it doesn't get really too cold. So that, I guess, would be my answer. Next question I have here is from Matthew566. You became quite famous because of your movies. Is it annoying to you to go out in public because fans might constantly recognize you? I'm not going to say it's annoying. It's actually, I still get surprised by it sometimes. I just recently went to Oklahoma, a really small town, for Thanksgiving to visit my parents. And, there's so many people that, in the small airport that was there, recognized me and came up and wanted to get a photo and things. So, I mean, it's not annoying, but you do like to, when you're out in public, have your privacy also. So it's just trying to balance that, and sometimes it gets hard, but it's I'm not going to say it's annoying. So, but good question, thanks. Next question I have here is Chase at the Place. Are there any upcoming video games that you're looking forward to? Yeah, there are quite a few actually. The new Ghost Recon that's coming out is one that I'm really looking forward to. And there's another one that I just can't remember now. Let me see if I can find it. Anyway, it's like back during when you had your kings and queens, and you're actually in all this armor and everything. I can't remember the name of it, but it's coming out soon. And there's a new Red Dead coming out, and I don't know when. I don't know if you probably do, remember Red Dead Redemption. It was a Western video game. So those are a couple of the ones I'm looking forward to playing again. And they're new, so it'll always be something different. That's all the questions I have for this time on Ask Verne. Thank you for sending them. Again, you can send more questions for the next episode via Twitter or just in the link below. So thank you guys again, and I'll see you next time on Ask Verne. Hey guys, I know I say this all the time. Hey guys, welcome back. But welcome back to another episode of MailTime. I got some great packages here, it looks like. Another big one.